think I'm live, and I say pixie out this camera. Okay, what I'm about to describe is very strange. It's never happened before. I'm in the United Kingdom. Time is about 5 o'clock, and it's wiped me out all day. This is what's happened during the night, and it's never happened before, ever. Not like this, anyway. I wasn't having like a dream at all. It was something else, and it wasn't the effect of what happened yesterday by extreme and armed stress. That was caused by an admin individual for a certain company yesterday trying to get a service of wheelchair. And it wasn't the effect of I was wrapped up and warm in my specialist disability type Velcro slippers and a jacket and a scarf and a cardigan, so I really was wrapped up to get the service done because I needed some kind of fresh air, although it's extremely cold, I know that. And yesterday, where are we now? That was Friday today, so that was Thursday 29th, 2018, so I got a copy of the repair report. Anyway, so what was I doing? I went to bed early, that's it. I thought I need, I wasn't feeling any, well, I know what happened before. I was just remembering it now. I had a strange sudden sudden effect, and I was blinking exactly the same. Really sort of like, not the same kind of time, but symptoms was exactly the same I've had on the 14th of the 11th, 2018. On a Wednesday afternoon, and I was in my wheelchair, so I put it down to could be stress-related headache. Right, suddenly come on my right side, and my right eye. I was dreaming. I deleted that video because I looked really. My mates, I thank God for them. If they weren't present, I thank goodness they helped me to just get hoisted into bed and rest up. And I do need a bloody good mattress, I tell you, an orthopedic one, but all this red tape going on at the moment, it's just unreal. So I was trying to think if I'd ate anything that would have caused what happened during the night. Nope, nothing different there, because I can only eat soft food. I was watching a comedy film for change. I don't normally watch movies online, and my mate helped me to change to try and help me relax a bit from my pets of yesterday again. And it's it's really nice distraction. And she got my laptop, which I can't normally use myself at all. So she managed to get that out for me, and a balance at the table. I usually have my food, my wheelchair, and Mum was sitting on the settee, and just nice, keeping warm, with a great big throw over my wheelchair, keep me warm. And it's very difficult now to sit too long in my wheelchair because my spine is getting worse. Don't know why. I need a checkup. MOT or whatever, I don't know. Anyway, I know my dental health isn't great, but there's lots of things I'm not able to do because while I'm still living in this situation I'm in. Anyway, so I can't remember doing anything strenuous at all, or thinking anything strenuous at all. So I was really relaxed and just chilling out, watching some kind of movie, and I think it was a comedy or something, and something really completely just so you didn't have to think, you can just switch yourself off kind of thing, and it was really sort of relaxing. And then suddenly out the bolt of lightning, literally like a bolt of lightning again, and this time it was so intense on my right side of my head, and then within minutes my lips went all bloody numb and right to my right side of my face. Normally, when it's happened before, I've had these kind of incidences, really bad ones before, but you know, worse than what happened yesterday before. So I knew what to look for and know what my body's like, and went to seek help this time around, ever since last time. And then suddenly my right eye went. I couldn't see up my right eye. So my mate was rushed over to me. She works in private healthcare and occupational therapy. She's got a lot of training, medical training. I didn't even realise first aid training she's got, and how long. I never knew all that about her, and I thank God that she was there. So she took my pulse. She did what the normal emergency ambulance people would do, in the sense of like checking your vital signs and your pulse and everything. It was all fine. The blood pressure is fine. So she texting the other people that helped me in the evening time, like, you know, put you to bed, and they said best to get over earlier to get me up hoisted. So she can't do it on her own because it's the medical equipment with a sling and everything. And I made sure I got the heat pads around my neck and everything, and just to balance my head back. Now, my head needed to be supported, my neck, in case there was something. Because I was wondering, did I twist something? Did I pull something? And well, none of that. I can't remember doing anything like that yesterday. So that's all I was. I knew I got to bed early, and what was I watching on the phone was like another film, and that was, you know, something uplifting, you know, and that was it. And I remember turning off it onto airplane mode on the phones. That's, you know, that's, my mates made sure of that for me, and they just left a drink by my table on my left side, which I'm finding difficulty now to reach with my weakness in my right arm. That's all. The weaknesses have been getting worse every time I have this onset or sudden. Too often at the moment, because it's too close to dates. And I think it needs to be checked out. But every time when I did have it checked out for, they couldn't find anything on MR scans, CT scans in hospital, and they couldn't put down what happened. So it doesn't help me to get a resolve what's going on. And so I didn't bother to ring up the doctors or anything yesterday, because I thought it would just wear off. And so the usual self-care. The symptoms died down. I mean, the head side, the left side of my head is still as it is, but I put it down to feeling fatigue. And I'm just always like that now. Anyway. So I had a bloody good night's sleep. In a long time. I haven't had a really good night's sleep in a long time, because I keep being waking up with my right shoulder going numb on me. You know, the nerves stopping the blood flow. And that's happening too often in the week. So since, for example, last Friday, it's been happening about 4 times in the week during the night. And I don't know what's causing it. So I've only got my right side to use now. So I knew if I rang up the doctors, tried to at least, they would send the ambulance round again, and that means me in hospital. Most probably to get investigations to check me out. And I might not get out there this time that well, the way I might not be able to get out. I don't know, the way things keep happening at the moment, my health. So anyway, cut long story short, I was sweating like a blinking, I can't even describe the words how bad it was. I was drowning in my own sweat practically throughout the whole night. My duvet cover was saturated And I didn't even pee myself, not be rude. I have other disabilities, but I had no problem. Like, the sweat was coming out my sweat glands on my body, and it saturated my. It's not because I had the heating on during the night. My mate's done that before, well, I've been a bit, hot, but no, it weren't that. No heater was left on during the night, health and safety, And this time I didn't need to stay open the setting, because by the time, I don't know, guessing it's about 10 at night. And by then I was really just ready to sleep, So I had no difficulty sleeping, and sometimes I do, if I've got a lot on my mind, And next thing, I saw a note when I woke up that they'd locked up and everything's fine, and they'd be back as normal the time they were coming and care for me. If there's any problem, text them. But I couldn't even wake up properly. I could not even wake up properly. After sweating my behind off during the night, I can't self-care and move about properly in the bed because I'm limited in my mobility. All I could try and use is my good right foot, which on my nails is not very good either, and try and get this blinking duvet, and it's all wet, and my body, my night clothes are wet with sweat. But it wasn't on my face, it was under my chin and my neck, under my, all over my body apart from my head, just from the neck downwards. And not on my right foot though. So it's mainly in the middle part of the body and then the thighs and that. So that's never happened like that before. And there's me. I don't know what time it was. I was texting my mate as a real serious, because I got woken up during the night with it. And I was texting and really concerned, so there's only needed one friend to come over to help change over the duvet. And then she thought she'd better get her mate come over because they managed to get off work early. I don't know how they did it, but they did, because they work nights, and these other two friends. And so they come over on the way home and helped me while I was in bed. The bottom of my sheet where I lay on wasn't wet. Well, sorry, the correction. I have this mat to protect, special disability one to protect my bedding and bed. But that wasn't wet from any problems I have going to the loo or anything. It weren't that at all. That wasn't the issue. It was pure sweating of the body. But I haven't been out and about. I've been housebound. I literally have been not able to get out and about. I've been so weak. So have I picked up some kind of bug? I don't know. But the morning of yesterday, nothing like this. No symptoms, nothing. Nothing. And never happened before. Very odd. Extremely odd. So my mates, they have night clothes up at the moment. The bed sheet, they've just tried to air the bedding on my bed sheet. They changed the pad thing under, it's great, quite large blue thing under me. That was a bit difficult to manoeuvre, but they managed just to, for now, just to put in the washing machine and done the washing today. And I'm just waiting for someone to come in a minute to do, one's trying to do my dinner, and I've got someone else that's trying to do something else for me at the moment, and one's going to try and change this duvet, because if it's wet, then surely if it's aired out, it should be right. But I said, well, I'd rather have a fresh duvet put on. So my duvet was aired out during the day today, the cover, and a pillows was changed. I mean, I need a lot of pillows for support my back. Can't find the orthopaedic specialist ones I need. And thank goodness I have these duvet covers. And I've got all these throws for winter. I don't get rid of anything because it's always usable. So, as I said, I don't know what time it was, they came over and helped me do that, and I must have just about to sleep. Because I said I found that note on my table, they done what they need to do and gone. So when my morning friends came to help me, I was absolutely drenched again. Absolutely, completely happened again. So I don't know what's going on. I cannot remember consciously of any bad dreams at all. There was no indication I didn't go to bed. I mean, I said I was calm and watching something reasonably okay, and there's no flashbacks, no nightmares, nothing. Just happened out of the blue. And so again, today is absolutely when the body is, it's like the body's sweating out toxins. When the body sweats, I'm not an expert in this, but I know my body is. It's sweating like, what's the terminology? Like buckets of water. That's how bad it bloody was. And I could not even, never in my life experienced this bad. Only when I've had a really bad fever, like a really bad flu for weeks. But I haven't been near people, I haven't picked up no buds. I take special powder mixed in with a drink to keep my immune system going, you know. And there's nothing else, any symptoms or anything, nothing. It just happened out of the blue. So of course, the whole body, the whole muscles on my body has been absolutely shot to a pot. I haven't got any physical energy. It's all drained out of me. So I haven't been able to do anything today, of course, but rest. 30th of 11th, 2018. So I just documenting this as turn the camera around in a minute to show my bloodies. I've got OT aid on the right hand side, the left hand side where I have my nightstand with other things I need during the night, because when you can't walk you need certain aids. Bed table, as I said, I've got my Bible out, been reading Revelations today, got my late mum's bookmarker, and that's all. So all I've had is yogurt. I mean, I haven't been drinking. I mean, drink is normal, but I haven't been doing anything out of the ordinary. And I just thank goodness they're here to wash my clothing and my bedding and stuff. And all I could think it could have been, and that's just an assumption, when I was in that car park yesterday behind where I live, you know, because that communal door is busted, the communal entry for wheelchair access is not working properly, and it just pulls my right side, and I'm struggle with to use the main key to get in myself in the wheelchair. And it's just really, really difficult. So thank goodness in a way, eventually this guy I know who works for this company to repair my wheelchair, he was telling me about this place that's been opened, and I don't know, because obviously I run out of energy to think about it. He mentioned about a place that sounds like what I need, but there's a lot of restrictions in that environment, I know, but it might be just something I need to get in the right track in my next phase of life, perhaps, and to get out where I am. But it's all not that easy. Just you need all these assessments and all these things still to go through. It's like red tape. So yeah, I don't know if anyone else experienced suddenly Because I thought, is it linked to what happened yesterday tea time? Well, evening. I can't remember what time it happened. Yeah, I can actually. About 7 o'clock yesterday evening. Well, 6:37, and I knew the doctors were closed at 6:30. Well, I presume they closed at 6:30. So anyway, as I said, I had my friends there. So just watched over me, as I said. Thank God, one was staying over on say. But when they stay over, it's usually for other things that I need support on. And this is the first time, as I said, this has happened and why it's happened to me. So at the moment, I bought this extra, like, what do they call it? A mattress protector, special thick one, and other stuff underneath. And then I was just trying to figure out, because I mean, like, my mate tried to open the window in my bedroom today and let some air in, but it's so bloody cold, it had to be closed in the end, because otherwise it's still there. So I was trying to figure out, well, was there a bug come in from the air or something? You know, you just don't know in the communal area. If somebody got a cold and there's virus, airborne bugs or something in the air, and you breathe it in, you just don't know, you know? But I couldn't figure out this. If I had that, picked up something, it takes a while for the body to, well, for me anyway, for my body to show the signs of that, but I'm usually very good with the immune system. And so as I said, I was just having a chat earlier with a couple of friends of mine, said, well, is it related to what happened yesterday? Because the previous incident happened on the 14th of 2018. I didn't get no complete sweating or of my glands out. The glands, the sweat glands of the body did not happen that way. Was not intensified that way ever. This is the first time last night it happened during the night ever in my life, from what I can remember anyway. And something out of the blue. And even this time of year, in the winter time, the people get bugs and flus and stuff. It's never been this bad, never. So by just looking at a bit, you can't really tell. But it's just ironic how this odd illness has happened. So I can't explain it, because I don't think this is anything to do with the sudden what happened last night, because it's unrelated, and it's like it's not like a flu. I know what flus and real bad illnesses like this was nothing touched my. If you're sweating, right, it would come off your head, it would come off your your whole body, even including your upper part, your respiratory effect of your body. But this happened just below my neck and all the rest of the body, but not my feet. And it's odd. That's all I could describe it. So of course, I really don't know if it's happened to anyone else like this. My mate's been searching online on the nose to see what kind of illness could cause your body suddenly, during the night while you're sleeping, to pour so much sweat out your body so you're soaked, your physical body soaked and your bedding soaked. And I'm talking about a thick duvet and a duvet cover. Has never in my life happened like that. So despite my disabilities, this never, ever, ever happened. Even when I've been in a hospital setting, when sometimes in the summer, right, ages ago now, where they have their central heating up and I was sweating, people sweat in their beds and stuff, don't they? And it's never been like that. So I don't know. So this is my so-called bed, which my mate's just moved the table over out the way for a minute because I need to transfer me back in my wheelchair. So that's me again. So they have to change my duvet in a minute to my darker colour, and I need a new bed eventually, and back to the wall. So I got my aides over that side and that side, and absolutely couldn't believe it. They've had to change a special mat underneath all my bedding, and I need a specialist mattress, but to get one in NHS UK to get the right assessments I need. These have to be a certain height for my bed and the floor, no rugs because health and safety as well, because of the hoist medical equipment I have. But that duvet is not even a winter duvet, so it weren't that causing the sweating. And they've got to change it all, just to wash it, because when your body sweats out sweat, the salt you're losing, you gotta keep drinking because you'll get dehydrated. So you got to keep the fluids in. That's what I've been doing today. Keep drinking, they're making up drinks for me. I can't no longer hold things now because I'm weaker. When I'm in that bed on this side, I drop things now more than I used to. And they have a table next to my bed to put over on my bed. So as soon as they come in, they try and make my breakfast like, what do they call it? Gotta try and think now. It's not cereal, it's like porridge now, because it's getting more, cold like, and it's warm, the porridge. And so they make vegetables, steam it, and make it into a soup for me as well, to get the nutrients in the body as well. So yeah, so it's a bit odd, this one. It's a very odd illness. Strange, out the blue. Never, ever, 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 ever happened in my life before. So they have to wash out, not the duvet. Oh, I don't know. They have to check the duvet because I've got a big washing machine. Should be able to go in there. And I just wondered if anyone else out there's ever experienced this before. So, okay, you might be able-bodied. You expect to sweat normally, the body, when you're going out, running, fitness, whatever. But I don't even do that. And this was out the blue. And this is, my mates can't get their heads around it. I can't even fathom out what the hell's happened. And just don't know. I just hope it don't happen again. Otherwise, I'll be living on plastic sheets. And it's not. I mean, it's really strange. Really strange. And so I thought, when you eventually wake up in your conscious state of mind, to think, oh, did I pick up a chill? But if you pick up a light chill, it wouldn't cause the whole body to pour, your whole bedding and your whole body sweat really bad unless you've got a really, really bad illness, a virus. And I ain't got that because I'm all right now. Well, the best I can be anyway. And but during the night, I'll tell you that. So, and then again when I woke up, so that's never, all these years, I have not been able to walk and I've been ill. I've never experienced it that bad before, ever. So my other friend who works, as I said, neurologist, she works, like she's trained in that area with brain injuries, and she was looking at my notes. I've got some old notes for my other thing I've been dealing with. And looking at the history when I first had my major incident last September, these repeated incidents I keep having on my right side, well, at the moment, it's been frequent, it's been a bit odd. I said, could it be connected to that, what happened last night? Well, the other one, when they wanted me to go to hospital, was on the, as I said, 14th of 2018, and I was stubborn, I didn't go. But then it doesn't show, last time it didn't show up properly on the MR scans and stuff like that. Whatever happened on my right side of my body, and that time, last September, was my left side. So my mate was researching mini strokes, and what happened yesterday evening was similar to what happened the 14th of 2018, but it subsided eventually. So we were thinking, well, could it be related? Delayed reaction? No, doesn't add up, because what she's got training with, my other friend, a storm, trying to, like, or they talking to each other and looking up alternative mainstream stuff today and trying to figure out what this could be. But we haven't found any conclusions yet, because I've never been like this. Something really odd is going on. And I really don't know what it is. And there's no symptoms. The symptoms of last night subsided. So the right eye eventually come back to normal, the lips come back to normal, the headache's still there, but it's now, I would say, about 2 at the pain level threshold. And obviously the rest of the body is just aches and pains. I just put it down to what I'm going through anyway. And then, but that, they still can't fathom on why the body was suddenly extreme sweat to soak my bed and soak my bedding and my body all during the night. And then of course you got to replace your salts. So good job I got these things, salt, I can't remember what they're called now, but they got some more today for me to make as drinks. So keep the salt levels in the body. You got to keep hydrated. And luckily I know grapes do that for me. You know, you keep the grapes, the bananas with the energy. Smoothies, which they prepared for me, does that. But this is something really odd. So just putting it out there, if anyone's experienced, I know somebody experienced this, suddenly it's not like a bad case of flu, because you can hear my voice. I've got no symptoms of cold, no stuffed nose, no stuffed sinuses, nothing. And my aches and pains are just one of my physical disabilities. So apart from the usual banging on neighbours around here, there's nothing at the moment today I've been stressed out with. There's always another day for that, but this happened in the night. So anyway, gotta go. Just an odd one, really. Just gonna keep, you know, they've kindly, you know, one's gonna stay overnight, just sort of safety sake tonight on my say make do bedding. It's not ideal, it's a Friday night, so just for the safe sake, you know, they've got nothing on the next day tomorrow. And they've offered to try and get the Hoover out tomorrow to give a clean round in my underneath here, the bedroom floor and the lounge, just to give a Hoover, you know, give it a good clean out. It doesn't matter what they do by cleaning, by the way, it still collects dust because it's a lower ground floor, flat from the street levels. I don't know why, but it does. Yeah, so gotta go. Could put some meditation music on. I've got no symptoms of swollen glands or anything. So if you ever come across anyone of a strange illness, and excuse me, that's me needing a drink. Yeah, I just can't put my finger on this one because it happened strangely to my body out the blue. So my age is in the 50s, not that old, early 50s, and so I've got all the best people, my friends and my informal carers at the moment. So there's nothing they can figure out, nor can I, on what we've ever found to try to today to fathom out what could have been caused all this. Now it's happened, obviously they're just keeping a journal notes of this, in case it is the underlying neurology thing in my brain, because I'm having frequent sudden onsets of losing my right side. You know, sudden onset of sharp pain, and then onset of the losing the numbness in my face. That's happened within 2 weeks. It's happened twice. That they're concerned about that, And because of that, I will seek, hopefully, Monday now. That's why they're going to keep an eye on me over the weekend as well, in the way they need to see if I need some further blood test. I don't think that can be fined anything. Do I need to be referred to a neurologist, to check specialist? Because if they've already done CT scans and MR scans before last year and didn't find anything, then why do I keep having these onsets? Since it's a big question mark. So, and the last time when I did have one, apart from last night, and the 14th, 11th, 2018, I wasn't even stressed that day. I was just calm and waiting for the delivery. Oh yeah, got a lot of pressures like anybody else, but not as extreme for the mind science. When you look at the complicated thing in it, the brain, the mind science of the brain, or whatever, electrical brain signals, I'm a learner, beginner learner, all that. But yeah, I'm gotta go now, gotta rest, and keep safe out there. Have a peaceful, pain-free weekend yourself. If you're going through similar illnesses or disabilities, the world's going to get strange. And this was an odd one during the night. So we're just going to put it down, my mates, in their journal, and just keep an eye on that and see whether or not I need to be referred. If there's any service to be referred to now in UK NHS system, to see if I need any test on, I don't know what you can tell from the body. All the test comes back fine. There's nothing. It's just a strange phenomenon. So I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to try and chill out and just focus on positivity. So God bless. Keep safe. Just thought I'd just mention it.